Hi everyone, it's Christina from the DIYmummy.com, and today I get to share with you the final reveal of our guest bedroom makeover. So I've been taking you along with me as we've made over our basement storage room into a guest bedroom. The first video I shared with you how I started a makeover, so I shared with you how I collected my inspiration, how I created a mood board, how I decided on shopping for my furniture. I will leave a link to that video in the description box below. And then the second video I shared with you how we installed the laminate flooring in this room and also how we installed this beautiful wallpaper mural on the feature wall. Today I'm going to share with you all the rest of the details that I put in this room, how I styled it, and the final reveal of this room. I am so happy with how this turned out. It's traditional looking with a modern twist. It's a little bit feminine and it has some quirky elements that I really love. Now let me show you the final reveal of our guest bedroom makeover.
So I started off this phase of the makeover by painting all of the trim in the room. So the baseboards, the casing, and that little board and batten detail I did at the bottom of the feature wall. I'm using Simply White by Benjamin Moore, and I'm using a satin finish. I found from experience, it took me a while to figure this out, that painting the trim first and the walls second is definitely the easier way to go. Now I was deciding between kind of a peachy pink color for the walls and a really soft grayish, and I eventually decided to go with a very faint peachy pink called White Meadow from Cloverdale. Because this room is in the basement, it's rather cool as it is in tone as well as it's actually cold. So I thought that this really light peachy pink color would really soften and warm up the space. It was really hard to paint because it was really hard to see originally, but once the paint dried, it did darken a little, and I'm actually really happy with how the color dried. At first I wasn't sure if it was going to be dark enough, but then once everything dried, it's definitely a peachy pink color and it's not very extreme. It's nice and subtle how I wanted it. This rug is an indoor-outdoor rug that the brick gave to me, and I really liked the contrast of this pattern with the floral pattern that I have on the wall. And they also gave me this headboard as well, and I just used a plain old-fashioned metal bed frame because this room is rather small. It's about 10 by 10, so I didn't want any type of footboard in this room. To contrast all of the new items in this space, I found this antique D table at my favorite antique store, and it was already this color. It was perfect for this space. Something to remember when you're just working with a plain bed frame is to definitely get a bed skirt for the bed, so I put that on the bed. And then this window is a little bit troublesome because it's so small, it's in a basement, so to make the window look larger, I hung some long curtains up nice and high on a curtain rod. These are just IKEA curtains, my favorite ones. I'll link to them in the description box below. And the full-length curtains here I think make the window look bigger. The fact that I can clear them on either side of the window is also another trick that you can use to make a window appear larger as well. Then I had this old door that I made so long ago, probably about 4 years ago, and I really had no place for it. It used to be in our living room, so I liked this gray color in here, and I decided to mount some sort of modern Scandi looking black hooks on it, and then we can use it to hang hats and clothing, and our guests can just use the hooks for whatever they want, and it adds a little bit of interest to this blank wall here. So I just screwed on the hooks to this door with just some regular wood screws. And just to make the space look sort of staged and pretty here, I'm just putting a summery hat and a summery kimono on these hooks. Now my favorite part of any bedroom styling and makeover is making the bed. So I put some striped sheets. I found these on Amazon. You might remember them from my Amazon haul on the bed first. Just a simple gray and white farmhouse looking stripe. Then I found this beautiful duvet cover and matching pillows on Amazon as well. They have this really neat macrame fringe detail. I love, love, love white linens on a bed. I think they just look so restful and so nice, especially in this room with this rather busy wall. I wanted something really white, but I love the texture and detail of that little macrame fringe. Then I finished off the simple bed styling with a faux fur pink pillow I made. I'll leave a link below to the tutorial for that. And then here's an idea for any guest bedroom if you want to put together a guest bedroom for the summer, just a little welcome basket. So I found this copper basket on Amazon that matched my copper accents in the room and filled it up with some hand towels, some inexpensive slippers, a notebook, and some hand sanitizer and some lotion. So just some simple things that can make your guest feel special and at home. I also put this really soft pom-pom throw on the bed, also from Amazon, and this lamp is a really pretty farmhouse style lamp that the Brit gave to me. I found this faux succulent planter at HomeSense, and then I have some antique books and a little clock that I found here for the side table. And I just love the simple styling of the side table in this guest bedroom. I also love how this antique table contrasts the rest of the room, which is mostly new items. So here is a look at the before of this space, and here's how our guest bedroom looks down. I really love how it turned out. It has a feminine flair to it, but it also has some modern elements as well, like the copper light fixture, the modern Scandi styled headboard, as well as some of those macrame details on the bedding. I love the mix of textures and patterns. So we have stripe, we have macrame, we have faux fur against this really modern geometric sort of light fixture. This also brings the copper into the room, which I also have on the nightstand with some copper cups and that little copper guest basket on the bed. The room is rather small and the bed takes up a lot of space, but I was still able to fit a little bit of storage here with this door with the hooks, as well as this little antique side table. I love the impact that this large wall mural has in the space, and I really like how the very plain colors of the gray and white bed look with that really over the top wall mural. I can't wait to have our first set of summer guests come stay over in our new guest bedroom.
Thanks so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think of the completed guest bedroom. Like I said, I really love it. I especially love the wall mural and I love the ceiling light. If you like DIY and decor ideas on a budget, make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell if you want to be notified as soon as I post a new video. I'll see you guys all again in my next video. Bye!